Hated to love it, the underdogs on top. And I'm gon' shine, homie, until my heart stop.
Go ahead, envy me. I'm Raps MVP, and I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me.
Hated to love it, the underdogs on top.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Official Clay T11, and I'm back with another banger for you motherfuckers. Now today we are gonna do Official Clay T11's first build of 2K19. Now, if you know me as a player, I am a very consistent player. I like to have shooting. I like to be a shooter. They call me Big Shot Clay. Look at this, big greens. I like to have a little bit of inside, a little bit of outside. I like to be able to cook up a little bit. I like to pass. I need to do it all. I got to play a little bit of defense too. So this player is an all-around player. He could cook up a little bit, cook. He can shoot big greens from deep. Look at this, all 22 points, 9 for 11 shooting, 4 for 5 from the 3. No further ado, let's get right into this build, man. Now, picking builds in 2K19 could be a little tricky because there's so many good builds. Now, you got to pick the right build that is good for you. Now, if you're a guard like me, you got 3-point shooting first, passing and ball handling second, gold shooting badges, silver playmaking badges. Now, the silver ankle breaker and pick and roll maestro is what made me bring this guy to a point guard. If you go to a shooting guard, you miss that ankle breaker on silver and you get it on bronze. The only difference with this, I took a hit on the difficult shots. My difficult shots is bronze now, but look, it don't matter. Big greens fading. I'ma still do my fading whether or not my difficult shots is bronze or silver. I'd rather have ankle breaker on silver, so that's the difference between point guard and shooting guard. Now, height this year, you don't want to be extra small like all those other guards that are around the place. So I chose 6'5" for my height because it's a solid height. It's not too small, you know, it's not too big, so I can keep up with those smaller guards, and I can also, you know, have a little height over them, and I can shoot over them a little bit, help my center switching on defense, you know, get little blocks and everything like that. And because these guards are so small, you're going to be able to shoot over them sometimes. Everybody's making like 6'3", 6'4" guards, stuff like that. So trust the process, man. Go 6'5". Don't be a little bit too small because you still got a little bit of speed and everything. And speaking of speed, let's try to adjust this weight. Now, we already know weight affects your speed. It also affects like your contact ducks and you getting bodied in the paint and stuff like that. Your strength and everything. Well, we don't want to be too slow because we already the max height for the point guard position. Well, the second to the highest height. And like I said, a bunch of these guards are already going to be fast and small anyways. So I went 178 this year. I don't want to make him too much of a baby by going to lowest weight. But, hey, lowest weight could work too, to be honest, because the lowest weight is 175. I went 178, so it's cool. As long as you're able to keep up laterally on defense and cook up a little bit, then you'll be fine. The speed is cool the way it is.
Just, right here.
Yes.
So now we are going to Wingspan. Wingspan is the most important part to this build. This is the reason. This is what set this build apart for me. We know the Wingspan does your 3-ball and your ball control. I played with KD in the prelude. KD has an 86 3-ball, and he be greening up, cashing that shit. So I wanted at least an 86 3-ball, and we know Klay Thompson has a 76 ball control. I looked it up in the prelude. I had him momentum in. He did a momentum in the prelude when he got it to takeover. So I'm like, okay, I need at least a 76 ball control. So I have an 80 ball control and an 86 3-ball. So when I add boost to that, you know what I'm saying, that's a 91 3-ball, 85 ball control, and on top of that, you get the badge boost, you get the takeover boost plus 10 for your shooting, plus 5 when you get to your ball control even more, or your playmaking badges or whatever. So look, and this is when your build gets a little bit more badges. You start taking off. I hit nothing but greens, bruh. And when I hit that takeover mode, it's GG, bruh. It is a GG. This build is beautiful. It got offense, it got some defense, you got a little bit of height, you got a little bit of speed, You can pass. You got silver dimer, silver ankle breaker, pick and roll maestro on silver, and gold shooting badges. And imagine if you get it to a 99, you basically a pure sharp and a playmaker on top of that. So this is what he looks like straight out the gate. 85 overall. I want you guys to see his stats. This is what you're going to be right out the gate. And later on, as you progress, you know, you start building up your badges. You'll start greening like that clip I just showed you. So yes, when you get takeover, this build could do a little bit of speed boosting. You could dribble it up a little bit. You could shoot real hot. You know what I'm saying? This is a perfect build for my playstyle. Hopefully it could be a good build for your playstyle too. Appreciate you guys watching the video. Drop that like, drop a sub. We about to go crazy. I'll holler at you later, motherfuckers.
Look at where I landed. You would think I planned it. I'm just doing me and you can never understand it. Chicks get hammered, big dick bandit. Money flowing like a slit wrist, no band.